guys, today we're going to be talking about percent of change. So up until this point we have talked about the percent equation. So we take the original price or the original amount and we multiply it by the percent in decimal form, and that gives us the new or the sale price. You just want to know the original is the one that happens first in time. It is not the one always necessarily that is the lower or higher. It just happens first. So today we're going to be talking about percent of change. When we are working backwards, once again we use inverse operations. Therefore, we are going to divide the new amount by the original amount. And then we'll decide how our answer compares to 100%, whether it's an increase or a decrease, and by how much. So we're truly doing everything backwards. So let's take a look at the first example. A pair of shoes was originally $39.99 but are on sale for $29.99. What is the percent of discount? So once again, we need to refer back to this equation. So we are going to do the original amount of $39.99 times the percent, which we don't know. So I am going to put an N in for the percent. And then that gives us our sale price or our new amount. So we are solving for our percent of discount or decrease. So we know that we're paying less than 100%. So we're going to solve this just like we solve any other equation. We're going to use inverse operations and divide. So the reason we divide is because right here, $39.99 times N, the inverse of multiplication is division. So when I do that, I'm left with N on the left side, and I am left with 0.7499. Now, that rounds up to approximately 0.75. So then if we take that decimal and we rewrite it as a percent, we are looking at 75%. Now, I am not finished because that 75% is the amount that we're paying. So we're paying 75% of $39.99. So to find the percent of discount, I'm going to take 100%, subtract my 75%, and I will get 25%. So I have a 25% discount. Okay, so let's look at the next one. So it says last year 247 students attended the first home football game. This year 295 attended. What is the percent increase in attendance? So our original amount here would be 247 because that's talking about last year that happened first in time. So we have 247 times our percent of increase, which we do not know, so I'm putting an N in, equals our new amount of 295 students. So we are going to continue solving this. We're going to divide by 247 and use those inverse operations. When we do that, we are left with N on the left side and 1.1943. Now that approximates to about 119%. So remember, we're talking about a percent of increase, so that's why we have 119%. It's greater than 100%. So to figure out what just the percent of increase would be, you could take 119% and subtract 100%, and we're left with 19%. So we have a 19% increase. All right. So let's look at the third one. So it says, I bought a pair of boots on Black Friday for $39.99. The boots were originally $129.99. What is the percent of discount? Okay, so I am looking at the original price of being $129.99. I don't know what my percent of discount is, but I'm going to find out. And then my new price is $39.99. So to solve, once again, inverse operations, divide on both sides, and I am left with n equals 0.3076. Okay, so we need to use our rounding rules. So that 7 will round that 0 up to a 1. So that approximates to 0.31. If we take that and we rewrite that as a percent, we're looking at 31%. Once again, we are not finished because we are paying 31% of $129.99. So we're going to take 100%, subtract the percent that we are paying, and we are left with 69%. So that is a 69% discount. So that's a pretty good deal. If you can find something marked down 69%, you're doing pretty good. Next one. Last year, 762 students went to the back to school and Halloween dances. This year, only 645 students attended the 2 dances. What is the percent of decrease? Okay, so the original 762. I don't know my percent of decrease yet, so I'm going to put an N in for it. And then my new amount is 645. So same deal. I'm going to use inverse operations and divide on both sides. When I do that, I get N equals 0.8464. Once again, rounding rules say that we are going to round that up to 0.85. Okay, and so if we rewrite that as a percent, we're at 85%. Now, once again, we're not finished because 85% of 762 is 645. That doesn't tell us the amount that it decreased. So I need to take 100% and subtract 85%, and I'm left with 15%. So we had a 15% decrease from last year to this year. All right. The Hotel Transylvania DVD is regularly $19.99, but is on sale for $11.99. What is the percent of discount? So for this one, we're looking for percent of discount. The original price is $19.99. I don't know my percent of discount, so I'm putting that variable in there, and we're going to solve for it. And then the new price is $11.99. So when I solve, I divide by $19.99. And then I'm left with N on the left side. And I'm left with approximately, because of our rounding rules, about 0.60, which rounds to, which is 60%. So my rounding rules, once again, are telling me to round up to 60 because we look at the number in the hundredths place, and that determines how we're going to round the number, or the number in the thousands place determines how we're going to round the number in the hundredths place. So it's very important that we pay attention to those rounding rules. So 60% is what we're paying. We're paying 60% of $19.99. So I take 100%, and I'm going to subtract the percent that we pay, and I get 40%. So it was a 40% discount. All right, last one. Lily bought a flat iron that was on sale for $98.99. If the flat iron was originally $144.99, what was the percent of discount? Okay, so just like the other ones, we're looking for percent of discount. The original price is $144.99. My percent of discount is unknown, so I'm putting a variable in. And I know that $98.99 is my new price. So I'm going to solve this like all of my other problems. I'm going to divide by $144.99 on both sides. On the left side, I would then be left with just N. And then on the right side, we get the decimal 0.6827. Wait, 27, sorry. So that will round to 68.68 because that 2, remember, is less than 5, so our 8 will stay the same. So 0.68, which would then be 68%. So we paid 68% of $144.99. We need to figure out the percent of discount. So I'm going to take 100%, subtract 68%, and I'm left with 32%. So it was a 32% discount. All right. That is all for today. If you guys have any questions, please make sure you make note on your Google form, and we will see you all tomorrow. Thank you.